pistols, not keen to rush in just yet. Now make their presence known out through Monster, and they have dealt with electronics. Suddenly B looking like it's ripe for the taking for Gambit.
Yeah, Navi not stacking it outside of spawn, right? And look at NAVI, he's holding on a rotate. Simple as run, and even though he begins to walk, his footsteps will be heard. He's being baited into the fight. He's not going to check his corner, but NAVI doesn't take the shot, stalling it out until the last possible second. 4-on-2, almost insurmountable odds for Navi to get back into this round. Boomich is being pressured, and they'll hunt him down. It's only Perfecto, 1-on-3, and he already wants to save his armor. Probably the right call, given the situation. And Gambit,
because it used to be a good map for the Navi of old.
Oh.
Simple, getting stuck in with that scout.
Opening map, but that's what's got them here, and it's what's going to get them into this B site, so you hope. Perfecto holding with one, Inter's trying to trade, but Navi aren't giving away the picks. Finally, Hobbit finds something, but Boomich down the connector with a lot of damage that might get finished off by the HE. It goes far, and Boomich backs up, knowing Gambit aren't committing into that B site, which is stacked. And right now, Gambit, I mean, this is a very, very sticky situation to be in. No health, no control, 20 seconds, the save is the right call.
Oh, regardless, Simple is just nailing these scout shots. Boomich, oh, the flash kind of helps him. They don't check for it. Oh, Boomich, a third of the round. And there it is, the lock-in, the flash, man. If that comes back to punish Gambit at all, it should be all right. The run boost to get Shiro over, it's Simple.
Guessed correctly, Boomich aggressing it long. Will he receive a flash? No need. He catches Inter's swapping between nades. Bomb at his feet, and this is just all too easy for Navi right now. Axile giving it a go, but it's too little, too late. Yorp on one side of the map, and then rotate out. That's exactly what he's doing. Boomich with a backstab, but Shiro comes in behind on long, and Boomich is looking the wrong way. It's about time he was put down. Simple. Oh, very close.
Oh no. There we go. NAVI in with that opener. And now that you know that you've dealt with Simple, this A site just got that much more tempting. Flamey is found in rotation, and they know that Electronic is here, trying to make his last stand behind the truck. Electronic, they're all over him, and Hobbit's going to get the kill. Bomb now down, and Perfecto coming in on this late lurk. Bomb timer ticking against it. Perfecto, he's seen the barrel, he's seen the peak, and now he's in with the swing. Shiro left in another one of these clutches, and he's so damn reliable in them. A nice try. Only Inter's up at the A bomb site, selling that fake. And so Perfecto and Simple have got to do a hell of a lot with very little. It's Simple plucking Hobbit out of the air. That's going to go a long way. Even though Inter's opens up on a Boomich, this is where Navi starts to rotate. There's 10 seconds, and it's only Perfecto and Simple still down at B, but they're getting all the kills. It might not even matter. For Shiro, he's got to back out and save. He can't get...
Navi went on to not be happy with that result and didn't drop a single series, even beating Gambit again in the tournament. So they've had their trouble against CIS teams, but Navi are back with a vengeance, and Gambit are back to B.
Find. And even though he's been great in clutches, this one might be a little too far gone. Peeks out with the AWP. First man down. Electronic going to offer himself up as well. And now just Flamey, they know where he is. Shiro, caught with the knife in hand, but still alive, still a threat.
And he could be anywhere. Flamey knows it. Speed is his prerogative as he moves in quickly through the toilets. All the noise for Shiro in the world. And he posts up for the clutch. Gambit onto 4. And that is not something you can rely on, but that is the star power.
And that could catch Gambit off guard. Once Simple, it's only the tag. Once he's got the attention, that gives Boomich down here in Connector a lot more room, because now Gambit are invested in this A bomb site, but timing is everything for Boomich, and that second player late out through mid is good for the trade. This might be another save, honestly. You're 3-on-4. The bomb's already going down inside of A. And so this is a rough round to grind your way back into if you're Navi. The nade finds good damage onto Hobbit, but that's not really something you're looking at as like a big win for Navi. Without a kill presenting itself, they will start to seep their way through. They've dealt with Hobbit on the entry, and now they're interested. But half the time ticked off for this bomb. Navi have got to go fast, and they've got to get past Inter's in the site. There he is dropped. Shiro removed as well now. And Axile throwing in to a 1v2 clutch that he doesn't want to be in. He didn't sign up for this. Tapping that smoke. He can't get them off the bomb. They're sticking it. The shots are missing. And there's the defuse for Navi. They stick it out.
Give away their play. Boomich, does he get cleared?
Oh, no one's looking this way. Now he's given up the aim of the game, though, and so Shiro will trade that out. GAMBIT, how on earth are they meant to recover this? When this smoke fades, if they hit the timing to deal with Symple on this long play, that's going to be worth its weight in gold, because now a 3-on-3 given over, gotten rid of the heavy hitter, and they're now moving into this site, wind in their sails, the late flank up through Con could decide a hell of a lot. Flamey denies that bomb plant, and with only 15 seconds left, that could be the round shaping up for NAVI. It's down to the clutch again for Shiro. Very little time to work with, and a bomb plant over at the truck at least keeps him safe from Flamey. Is this where Shiro puts another clutch up on the tally? Down into the bank. But Flamey's not looking to withdraw. Instead, moving in. Up past the flower bed. Shiro still just patient as ever. Bomb planted for him as well. A really rough spot for Flamey. Smoke is wide as well. That's a little bit devastating. He can't even just stick the defuse. He will win it out on the cross. So the clutch is denied. Oh, doesn't have a kit.
He's got it. He's got it. That's really, really good, like, you know, play for flame. Oh, wait. Oh, no, not even close. Oh, dear. But, you know, in comparison to a team like NAVI, certainly impressive. In terms with an opener, he's been very good at finding these lurk kills on that top site while GAMBIT push the issue down on B, and that is again going to be the case. Flamey can drop this smoke. NAVI do love it. Perfecto's been flashed out. That'll try and buy them some room, but right through the smoke go GAMBIT until Hobbit gets flashed out, and Axel goes above to try and hunt these players in the pit. He's got them. Is he ready for Perfecto? There's cover as the bomb plant does not get denied. It's only Symple in the clutch.
Yeah, and with how deep GAMBIT are at B, this might be a bit of a rough one for Symple. He's trying to get round them. Hobbit, Axel, and the AWP all posted up on Symple, and so there's Shiro to lock in. Actually has a longer range on it than the USP with one taps. And so now, this B play moving in. Shiro will light up with the first, but immediately traded by that Symple P250, and Inters is caught out as well. Symple in with the third. NAVI dropped from the round, leaves it all on Hobbit. Now, is Hobbit able to pull his Shiro out of this one? I don't know. I don't think so. Not with so many players in position. He does deal with Symple, but up in heaven with the crossfire setup between him and Electronic, this should be the done deal. Hobbit has seen the man in heaven. Time is starting to become the problem. Taps out Electronic. The bomb planted out in the open, and Hobbit's just sticking it. Surely don't get away with the full 10-second stick. Perfecto. Suddenly your options are open, and Symple is trying to open them even more. The flash is real good. That little bait and switch between Axel and Shiro, that's the kind of stuff that snatches away an opening kill, and Axel's even getting more aggressive on the back of it. Spots Electronic in the toilets. As mentioned, he was tagged up earlier on, and so that M4, all it takes is one to the dome. They're holding for the long push from Boomich, and in the blink of an eye, it is all left onto Perfecto over towards A. These were the kills that Inters was great at picking up. NAVI haven't applied that same pressure, though, and so at this point in time, GAMBIT is still stacked fairly heavily down towards B. It will get dismantled on the opener by Symple and Flamey. And now there is only one man here, but more players are moving down in rotation. And at this point in time, GAMBIT actually outnumber NAVI inside the B bomb site. These other NAVI players still a little ways away from getting involved. And so as the kills are coming in, things are going from bad to worse. NAVI, they get the B control, but they don't have the numbers here to get that bomb down. So now they're having to rush down these defending players. They're having to pressure them. Symple will deliver that kill and be the man to get the bomb planted, but denied by NAVI. And now time is running out. The bomb's got to get planted, but they've gone for the kills instead. That is a disaster. There's no time for the bomb plant.
Going 1-for-1 here, that is fine. Shiro's here on the B site as well, so A is undefended, but spotted is Boomich, and Symple tries to escape, but he is denied by Hobbit's position. Flamey can't do a thing, and there's 10 seconds again. Is the bomb really going to elude NAVI? Yes, it is. NAVI with the kills, and again, GAMBIT win with a clock on their side. Oh, they've crept out. He's going to look back in, though. The orb's there, and that's a big trade for GAMBIT to get back into a 4-on-4. Boomich is out on long, and he hears Axel trying to retreat, who was tagged earlier on. Boomich can get that kill, and look at him speeding towards A. Will he call for a fake, or will he call for his team to join him on the site? It doesn't matter, because Boomich might just have all the kills. Shiro finally trades, sending his team down lower. The orb is on A. NAVI are trying to avoid it, but Inters gets aggressive to do some damage. They're already out Monster. Surely he can't escape, but they let him go. They let him drop into the pit, and now the orb can post up for kills.
With Shiro still alive, you know, Inters, he really needs to get one kill and set Shiro up for another clutch. As the swing, and Symple is quick to not let Shiro get away.
Oh, that pole, there's the flash, and Boomish now giving away his position. Axel gets the kill, and Navi is speeding up into the stack.
Yeah, this time trying to be explosive, trying to get a bit more aggressive with it. And Electronic on the opener has at least given them a chance in a round like this. NAVI calling for these rotations, trying to get people into the right place. But with him alone facing at the truck, there's now a big gap over in this A side. The nade onto the bomb plant, it does great damage. Won't deny the plant. The tags have come through, and Symple out of the round now. It's a 2 versus 2. Shiro and Inter is still standing at full HP for GAMBIT, and it's all on the line now for NAVI. If they want to keep this game going, if they don't want their money to get broken up against 14, they need this round now more than ever. Flamey delivers the first, and now Inter's left up alone to try and get it over the line. Flamey knows how important this round is, but he's given it all away. The long peak, handing that kill to Inter's, and giving him the 1v2 puts GAMBIT up to 14. A lot of the times he just sits long toilets and then dies eventually. So this time they try and move away from the fake tactics. They try to keep things simple, and they rush in towards B. It doesn't get much easier than this in terms of having the strategy orchestrated. They don't manage to deal with NAVI down in the pit, and Inters is bailing them out as well. Now it's bought time for Axel short flank, and he gets away with the double. The round is locked in. GAMBIT maybe getting in their heads a little bit. Oh, NAVI will decide against the rotate, and the timing on that reconsideration is perfect, because he's now here fighting alongside Shiro up at the A bomb site as the push is coming in. 20 seconds, they flush out Shiro, and not a trade in sight. That bomb has got to go down. They plant it safe at the truck. The nade goes in and deals with Flamey, but that's not the bomb planter. So NAVI, they get away with that at least. Now they have to find the 3-on-3, and Symple, he's just given them a reason to get reinvested in this round. Out with the swing. Perfecto knows now that he has to fight tooth and nail to keep NAVI in this one. Electronic at the dice box gets spotted as well. And so the info is there for GAMBIT. Perfecto dealt with on truck, and Electronic wide swang from the bank. It's the defuse in for GAMBIT. Another round going their way, and with that, this map gets snuck in by the GAMBIT squad. My, oh my, 16-12, and it's no contest.
In the right place, nade is ready as well. This could be chunky against armored or armorless players. Flamey's coming down as well. He's going to try and line up the one flash. Hobbit backing out. Shiro is tucked, and he could win this round off his position alone.
Ooh, Inters getting one alongside Shiro, but they lose Shiro in the meantime, and that bomb now goes down. Inter's trying to get stuck in with his USP, but nothing's presenting itself yet. NAVI just playing tugged, playing reserved, and making GAMBIT work for these kills. They will swing together and deal with NAVI. That kit has been retrieved quickly by Inters, but time is still ticking away from the GAMBIT squad. And there's all the peaks to come through. NAVI, they get that pistol round.
Yeah, it's good. Good sign to see Electronic get, you know, a strong start with a 3K in the pistol, right? Oh, say his name and I've cursed him immediately. Shot by the scout in the face.
Great start. Yep.
Yeah, he had a rough one last map. You know, position change that we talked about, and maybe that comes back to bite him. But he's going to be very, very lethal on a map like Trainwreck, especially on that CT side. Just a very aggressive player, up in your face towards T main, towards E-box. But right now, this force buy might be stealing the wind of NAVI. The scout tags are in, and they're Sublime. Shiro climbing the ladder, trying to get up top. HP. Everyone is low, as you say, and Shiro could put them all to rest.
NAVI has a Molotov as well. If that goes into the bomb site, that could burn these players up. And into the open, the molly. Oh, it's so damn good. GAMBIT.
It's not even the prettiest buy for GAMBIT. 2 SMGs still in play, but they're making it work. Inters is letting them out, baiting them in to the position that he just played. Electronic does check it this time around, but the barrel gives him away, and Inters needs another or needs to stay alive. He'll go for the latter. Perfecto has to hunt him down, but he's being caught between two opponents. There's still a player remain to worry about, but Perfecto finding a couple. 20 seconds, NAVI do not want to let the time be their undoing once again.
They're still holding. They're still waiting. And this is giving Bit of a rough situation over. Flamey has to look back into the site, and then Hobbit hits the perfect timing. Perfecto is the hero in this round, and he's almost on for the ace, but Nafany will deny it. Simple, missed shot. Nafany given a chance, and Simple.
Plenty of utility still. And it's going to be a fast approach. Electronic flashing out and not waiting. Shiro's already come in on a rotate, but they're going to be able to get past that money if they want. They're desperate for the bomb plant. They're pushing up close, and Shiro just picking them up through smokes. 4 on 3. Gambit are poised for the retake. Navi haven't even got the bomb to the site.
Man, Shiro is just so exciting to watch. The fact that you can be in a server with Simple and you still have the majority of people like looking at you and what you're able to put forward, that is a really nice sign for Shiro. He's done well to impress us early on. And now it is just Simple left alive. Inter's deleted. Shiro moving in, him and Axile trying to retake this one together, and Simple playing on the ladder, still alive, drops the molly onto the bomb. That will deny the defuse. Simple versus Shiro, and while the no-scope lands, Shiro wins the peak, and Navi, the round, still so damn close, but picking up the kit, I think he's just got time. My oh my, Shiro. Can't spell Shiro without misspelling hero. Here he is, holding on to upper. Hobbit down in the site as well. As you mentioned, this double hold allowed thanks to the info and main control that Gambit have. Shiro actually starts to peel back, but a missed shot from Simple, uncharacteristically so, leads to Shiro out-aiming him in the head-to-head yet again. Now holding on for the upper swing. With someone maybe about to make their debut from this position, Shiro could get rewarded handsomely. NAVI have gotten out through the ramp, and this isn't information that Gambit have just yet, but they're preemptively rotating around. They've got all their bodies here in this B bomb site, and even though Shiro is blindsided by Boomich, they never knew about Hobbit, who's in with the first, make it a double, and now just Perfecto left, and this guy's in trouble. Nafany, does he go for the knife? Is he going for it? Nah, he plays it safe. Down very, very low in the process. Shiro's not giving over a fight, and Hobbit's just tucked on the bomb train. This is a bit of a disaster. NAVI, they were hinging on getting these gunfights, and they haven't been given any. Simple at least gets out of there with one, but a 2-on-4 now for him and Electronic as they fast drop down through pop.
Yeah, 15 seconds to go. Navi, they often find some sanctuary in this low time, but right now it might be the backstab for Axel. Oh, he scores the kill, does take down Simple, fake on the plant, and Axel's there to dance around the bomb train. It's Gambit up.
For the first time as well, Navi trying to fight here early on. They haven't really dealt with what Gambit have been dishing out in main. Flamey at least trades that pop kill, but Axel pushed up close in Olaf. Perfecto does get out past him, and Shiro has got no idea. Axel's now out of the round, and Shiro, oh, he's quick to react. Simple trades it at least. Hobbit's dead on the B push, and in the blink of an eye, it is all left on to just one man. Inter's tucked in at stopper. Simple scoped on the angle. It's a pretty scary place to find yourself on the other side of this AWP. NAVI grinding to a temporary halt as they search for this last remaining man. They haven't seen him yet. Simple scoped up, sees the barrel as that smoke starts to fade. Ollie into the connector. Gambit know that this is still shaping up to be an A play, and there's Shiro with the opener down into a 3-on-3. They spot Boomich and they deal with him quickly. Suddenly this has turned in favor of Gambit once again. While Simple's gotten close, he's blindsided by Nafany up in the heavens. And Flamey, with only 7 seconds, he needs all 3 kills or else the round is lost, and that's not going to happen. Gambit just aren't giving them over.
So let's see how this plays out. Shiro with a shot. Hobbit might just peek, and there it is. He catches Perfecto, and Shiro drops the second. The barrel's been spotted, and Hobbit looks to clear it up, but Shiro steals the kill away. Out-orping Simple yet again with a third, and B is not the answer for NAVI. It may have taken them 15 rounds to see, but they can barely get into the bomb site. Not a point of damage done. And Electronic, with what would be one of the best rounds of the decade, is not going to fall into fruition. It's 11 versus 4 Gambit, and this is not what we needed from NAVI, but it might be all they've got. Fast out into the B side. There's a pick for Axel. Simple is tucked, but he's given away his position, and they're running right by him. Hobbit from above, and Gambit picking NAVI apart yet again. It's all too familiar territory on the train yard.
Simple holding on to Ivy is about to have a lot of players into his crosshair. He's just looked away, and in that timing, Axel's gotten out. Now he gets the info that one man is past. Simple traded after the first. Boomich, not many kills in his repertoire. This would be the round to get them, but only one, and now just Perfecto does drop the bomb. They need the kill, and Perfecto gets away. He might have locked in the round. In fact, he has. It belongs to NAVI as they steal that one away. The force fight.
That's footsteps Boomich will hear. That's info. The B is not clear, and Axel's made a bit of noise. So already NAVI moving 2 into the site. Simple eats a shot from the scout, but Perfecto from a range picks up Nafany on the bomb train. Hobbit chases down Simple, but he can't see the second man in, and Electronic provides cover to Perfecto as now NAVI have flooded this B bomb site. Plant is in, but the retake should be happening.
Yeah, Shiro with the scout. Damage done, and they're just using it to supplement these Deagles. Inters takes a second, but caught by the aggressing MP9s. Oh, it's down to the 1v1, and it's a low HP Boomich. Swang by Axile, cancelled out. And now from beyond the grave, he's got to put faith in his 4 teammates to keep the dream alive. Gambit picking up the pace and getting stuck into A. Boomich holding this close angle. Naded out, flashed as well. They seem very aware of this possibility, and Boomich trades places, will drop the bomb. That's information at least. There's an upper flank coming in, but this A site gets dismantled by Nafany, and suddenly there's one man left. Gambit, all that stands between them and sending NAVI home was Perfecto. They walk it over